Whenever I keep on saying that Arsenal will never win the league under Arsene Wenger and people get insulted by it, this is the very reason why. Liverpool should have given them a lubrication. This should have been a Sunday Sabbath reincarnation by Liverpool under Klopp. So 4-3 doesn't really reflect this game, because for me, Liverpool were easily the better team in this game. And for Arsenal, look, this goes out to why Wenger tactically is inept and why Arsenal can never win the league under Wenger. You're missing defenders. That, defensively, you're not going to be up to points. You know that you're playing Liverpool, a team with a very dangerous players who are very dangerous on the counter-attack, as I said in my pre-match. So if you're a tactical coach, you've got to change the shape of your team. So it's not about, okay, let's play two holding midfielders and so forth. No, you've got to change the way in which your team approaches this game. You've got to change the shape, the formation, and so forth. But from what I saw, even if Arsenal were playing two holding players, they were still playing the same way. How can you be giving Liverpool that much space? The amount of times Liverpool had amazing counters and were so easily cutting open Arsenal showed me that Wenger, as a manager, you don't have a plan B or a plan C. You do not know how to adapt if injuries come through, which is the reason why he will always religiously depend on that plan A. And if the plan A doesn't work, he's screwed. But there were so many G's in this. Coutinho's G was amazing. Ox's G was amazing. But Mane, Coutinho's free kick was amazing. And for me, I was always like, Wijnaldum is the main guy. That was a G and a half from Mane. When the guy came forward, the way he cut in on the inside and went through, that was just, for me, that is just what you call a full-on G. And when you look at the Liverpool team, the way they play, how they approach, the combination of Lallana, Coutinho, Wijnaldum, Mane, just how, already, this is their first full game and they're so in sync. So it just shows you that, look, man, if Klopp can get these guys in sync, sort out the defense, guys, man, Liverpool are a threat for this top four. Because I wasn't really thinking of Liverpool in the top four, but if these guys have this kind of chemistry and can sustain for the season, these guys are dangerous. Arsenal. Who was the striker for Arsenal? Walcott is garbage. I'll ask again, who was the striker for Arsenal? And as I was looking for Arsenal, yes, Iwobi played a nice pass to Walcott for that his first G after he decided to miss the penalty. But whereas Liverpool had a strategy, what was Arsenal's strategy? How were they trying to score a goal? Because the goals that they scored, okay, apart from the Iwobi goal, like the Ox goal, that was an individual goal via Ox. The other goal was just from a free kick. So they didn't really score goals that were really well worked. The two of Liverpool's goals, those were well worked goals from Klopp's tactics and his strategy. So, I'm looking at Arsenal now, and this is the issue, because people will say, oh, they had injuries, they had guys missing. No. You've been manager of this club for how many, 20 plus years? You have to have a plan B. You have to be able to, your team has to be able to adjust and readjust. Okay, now we can't play as open as we can before. We've got to have more protection of the defense. We've now got to basically be a lot more clever in how we try to operate. Why didn't you just play Alexis Sanchez as a striker? Don't tell me Walcott was a striker. Please don't tell me. Don't insult my intelligence by telling me if Walcott was a striker. So it's just so weird that Arsenal were playing the exact same way when they had the same injuries. It was as if they didn't have any injuries and they thought that they could believe without Koscielny, Gabriel, key defenders, they could still play the same way, which is madness. So that's my thing with the Wenger guys. Please listen to me when I say this. Arsenal, if you want to win the league, sack this man. Give him his P45. Give him his matching orders right now. If you don't want to win the league, keep him in there. Liverpool are a threat. These guys look good. These guys look tasty. This should have been 6. They should have scored at least 6 Gs. They should have scored at least 6 Gs. If Coutinho was on that pitch, they could have scored about 6 or 7 Gs. Guys, man, I'm liking what Liverpool are doing, and we're seeing what Klopp's vision with Dortmund, we're seeing what he's now doing now with Liverpool. So, guys, man, if Liverpool just can get another defender, if maybe bring in Saka, just another defender so they can be defensively solid, guys, man, Liverpool are. I'm not saying that they'll win it. I'm not saying Liverpool will win it. But guys, man, if you're looking for a nice little tricky bet, Kloppo, Oga Kloppo, Oga Kloppo.